Hi, you guys. It's Yvonne. Happy Thursday. Let me go over and grab YouTube real quick and make sure everything looks good. And plus, for some reason, um, I don't always, I feel like I miss some of the comments. I don't, StreamYard grabs everything. So hang on, you're going to hear me talk. Okay, let's see, and we'll turn the volume down. Okay. My chat. Let me get it over to the side. Okay. Let me just pull this over to the side, you guys. Hang on. That way I can glance over every once in a while, because I really feel bad if I miss a comment. I'm like, and then you guys think, someone might think I was ignoring them or something, but okay, here we go. Let me pull this up. Okay, there. Now I can see that I can kind of take a peek every once in a while over to the side on YouTube. All right. Hi, you guys. Yeah, that's a surprise. Before surgery, I went thrifting, but I didn't film or something like that. Anyways, I've got some stuff here to show you guys before it goes various places. And then, you can have first dibs on it. Let me know. And plus, I just thought you might have fun looking since you didn't get to go with me because I didn't film. But hi, you guys. Hi, Kathy. Let me flip some over. Wait for notification to go out. Kathy's here. Hi, Maggie. Pamela, hello. Hi, Debs. Hi. Miss Stephanie's been here waiting on me. Hi, Vivian. And yeah, okay, I think we got it. And then I posted that. If you're watching in the background, I've got it on subscriber, not members, subscriber only mode. Just kind of stops the bots. Although I've noticed YouTube's been pretty good about keeping down the date sex bots. So anyways, that's pretty good. But it's subscriber mode and the lowest possible, just 1 minute. Subscriptions are free, and that way you have a way to notify. You can set your notifications if you want to be notified, like when I drop a video or go live, for a chat or a live sale or a booth talk or whatever. I do have thrifting games coming up soon. As soon as I feel a little bit better, we're going to start those. It's been 3 or 4 years in the making. I took a break from it because Dom was doing some, and I was participating. I moved all the way up I took third place. But I'm going to bring those back. He says he's not going to do those again. So I'm going to bring those back. Hi, Lynn. Oh, hi. Hi, Heather. I can't wait to feel better. I want to talk to you about a couple trips. Can't wait. She's local. She's up in Denver, you guys. Hi. And so, okay, darn it. Forgive me. I can't remember your name. I keep wanting to say Kathy for some reason, but that is not right. But there's another Denver person. And Geneva's here. I'm doing better. I came back last week, did a sale Monday, and it went well. Thanks, y'all. So I'll be back every Monday and some in between. I haven't booked anybody for Monday. If anybody wants to try one, hit me up. I haven't booked anybody yet for Monday. So if you want to try it, just let me know. And I guess we'll get started because there's a lot down here, you guys. First, one of the things I want to, Kathy's here. Where's she at? I didn't see that. Oh, there's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Kitty cat. Hi. Some of you might have seen it on Instagram. I don't know if sometimes I take my Instagram shorts and I turn them and I like double purpose them and put them for a YouTube short, my Instagram reels, and put them for a YouTube short. Because I realize not everyone is on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. So you might not have seen this epicness. But so I brought it up closer. But it's not for sale. I feel like, I don't know, this chalet piece is gorgeous, isn't it? This is where I was saying he just took it off the big cart, which we're not allowed to shop off of. And I didn't even see it, or I'd have been like stalking him. But luckily I turned the corner just for one last look before checkout. And he was walking to the aisles like, where do I put this? Because it was so tall. And I was like, I'll take that. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It was $24.99, but I got a senior discount at the Goodwill, so it was 15% off. So with tax and everything, it is etched E This was Chalet for Eaton Department Store. I love Canadian glass so much. Gloria, no, wait a minute. Was that you? It was either Geneva or Gloria really wants this for their collection. It might have been Gloria because she has the other colors and she's been looking for this color. I feel like I love Chalet and Canadian glass, I think, more than I do Murano. Well, your average Murano. Let's just say your average price point Murano. I just like the crazy abstractness of it. But it is gorgeous, isn't it? Let me put it back up where it's safe, okay? Anyways. Gorgeous. Love Canadian glass. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to look into that. Look into Chalet, Lorraine. There's a couple of, there's more too. But it's very interesting. And I just love that abstract, don't you guys? The color, I know. So I think that has a resale value of somewhere, I'll say the high end around 150. But of course, I would not ship that, not because I can't, but because I wouldn't want to, there's not that many of them left. I wouldn't want to risk it dying in transit. And plus, I'm going to keep it. So, but I will tell you guys, this is a chat to you guys. I will tell you that I am ruthlessly purging my personal closet. Some's going to Goodwill, some are going to friends, some's going to a woman's shelter. Some of my tall things that are still really in great shape, very gently worn, I'm sectioning off to do a tall girl special thing. But also I'm going to do my personal collections, not my John Perry, not my Panthers, but I think on my vases, I think I have more than I have room for. So as I'm setting up Dad's room again, finally, after what, 2.5 years, I don't think I'll have room for everything. I think I don't know. I had too much fun. Let's just be honest. I had too much fun when I was like, but I'm going to reduce it and I will give you guys first dibs. Well, I'll do some kind of special. It probably won't be for about a couple months because I have to wrap my head and my heart around it too, that I'm going to give some of it up. Not that. I'm just going to keep the really more unusual pieces. Let's see. And my acrylic grapes. I probably have about 15 sets of acrylic grapes. I don't know where I think I'm going to put those. It's just, I just love them so much though. I've got one in every color. I think I've got some very obscure colors like pink champagne. So I think in a couple months, you guys might see me give you a first dibs heads up before they go other places on my lucite grapes too. I think I better downsize and just keep maybe, 4 or 5. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, keep an eye out. Let me see. I feel like a lot of people that, that are talking openly are doing that right now, downsizing a little bit, purging. I just have too much stuff. And, let's do, personal talk for a moment. The cancer scare that I had at the end of last year, which is fine. It's not cancer. I had the hysterectomy. It's not cancer. This is coming up soon and that'll be taken care of. But the cancer scare really kind of, I won't say did something to me, but it caused me to really step back and think a little bit. I was already in the 2024 revamping mode, as I do every year, of some plans that I was going to do and still am on track to do those, mainly getting back into clothing, not exclusively, but adding it back in. But I don't know. I won't go on and on about that. But anyways, so I just thought, I'm a little crazy here with my collections. Like, what is going on here? So, yeah. And I'll be doing road trips again finally. I think that Pop's passing away might have affected me more than I realized because, look, it's taken 2.5 years to put his room back. But anyways, I'm about 1/4 through. And I'm looking through there and I'm like, oh man, I got some epic stuff. It's going to be kind of like an 80s room. I've got the 70s room downstairs. It's going to kind of be an 80s room. cool stuff, you guys. But more than is going to fit in that room. I promise to give you guys here on YouTube first dibs before I take things other places, like to the booths or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of chatting anyways. Yeah, it's so funny. I was telling my husband, I went somewhere yesterday. Oh, yesterday I took mom out to get a new laptop, and we went to Arby's. You guys, FYI, Arby's has their orange dreamsicle shakes back for the summer. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, okay, orange dreamsicle. If you're okay with soft serve, you have to go get an Arby's dreamsicle. It's for summer only. So those are pretty famous. Okay, so it was so good. It costs a little more, but it's worth the money. It's not a McDonald's milkshake. Is it a Cold Stone? No, but it's right in between. It's really good for soft serve. It is so good. Anyways, no, it was the day before. I stopped at a thrift store. I didn't film, but I've got it here to show you. And a truck went by that was like my dad's, an old gray handyman truck. It was an elderly man like my father was. And he had like tools and stuff in the back, just like my dad, because my dad always did handyman stuff on the side to make extra money right up until he couldn't anymore, like till he moved in with us. Then he just did handyman around here. But it had the loud sound on it. It was a dually. And I was getting in my car, getting in the Smiling Mobile. You guys, I had to sit. I almost started crying. Isn't that crazy? That's, my mom's still alive. So that was my father. So yeah. Another thing I realized lately, and I think I mentioned this with the last sale, as far as pain, how I said I've been a brat. Like I've had no health problems all my life, except I had my appendix burst when I was like 4 or 5, and I gave birth to a child naturally, which wasn't too bad. Other than that, I've had maybe 2 or 3 headaches my whole life, and I know some people suffer daily. I've never had aches and pains. Now that I have this pinched nerve in my neck, from probably because of all the rowdy stuff I did when I was young, like I said, roller skating, roller derby when I was already way too past my prime for doing that. I think I was mid-40s. Yeah. So, quad racing, the ice racing, just lots of stuff. And I escaped all that without injury. But I think now that I'm older, things are starting to be like I said, they're like, you thought you were a badass. Guess what? But anyways, so now another thing that's happened to me is I'm way more sensitive to people who say they're in pain. Like, it used to just kind of go over my head a little bit. I mean, not that I was insensitive. I just feel like I wasn't sensitive enough. Like I think about my dad, and my dad was in pain, and I'm like, I think back, I'm like, did I do good enough jobs? You know what I mean? So anyways, and what was the other thing that I was saying I'm more sensitive about? Oh, people's parents passing. Yeah, that was harder than I thought. Some of y'all told me that it was going to be harder. It was going to come in waves, and you were spot on. It's exactly what happens. The grief in the morning comes in waves. I hadn't really been bothered by an emotional reaction of thinking about my pops for about a year, probably mainly because busy and, my own stuff. And so I was like, oh, wow, a big wave just came rolling in, right? So I'm going to be more sensitive to that kind of stuff when people express those things. I made a mental note to be more sensitive, because now it's not just objective knowledge, it's subjective. Like it's way more real, what things feel like. I have friends, some of you guys, that live with pain every day. Ooh, right? So I'm going to be more sensitive to that. Okay, so I'm just trying to find the good in everything is what I'm saying. All right, you guys. So I'm staying home today. So I thought, let me do this. So let me just chat. I just want to chat. I want to have some fun. I need to put up a video, right? My channel, taking a month off kills your YouTube channel, definitely. So I need to be posting some thrift with me videos, but I don't feel like thrifting because I'm downsizing. I have plenty. As you guys noticed in the last thrift with me that I did do for you guys, I didn't buy very much. I haven't been. I've been being really, really picky, and I've got plenty to do. So, but I still pop in because, I'm a thrift store junkie, we just love that thrill. You know, it's an addiction. And so I still go and I find cool stuff, but I'm being really more conscientious about what I do. So if you missed the sale Monday, you might not have noticed because I haven't posted it yet. I want to wait till she gets those jeans and that they don't come back, that it's a solid sale, but I think it will be. But those $30 jeans, and I'm like, woo, I'm going to pay $30 at a thrift store, but those R13 crossover jeans, still new with tags. I did take an offer for $250 because it was someone in New York, and I said that's probably going to be a solid sale. Nobody trying to scam me so they can resell them, blah, 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 or whatever. So I will tell you that when I went to ship them the other day, I saw her name and her address. I can't say who because that would be going too far, but I did Google it. She is somebody. She's important in New York City, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a solid sale. If I said her name, some of you might know who I was talking about, but that's always fun when that happens. But anyways, I'll probably brag about it some more in some little reels and stuff once I know the sale is solid. I don't want to put that device out there if it wasn't wasn't a whole complete sale. But let me see what you guys are saying. Your pinched nerve out. Yeah, that's what I think. I think the surgery, really aggravated it. But anyways, I've just got about 3 more weeks. I'm going to a specialist. I've got a referral, and so we'll get on that. It's down to, like I said, like a 3. It's manageable now with Tylenol. Sometimes I still take a tramadol. It's very low key, but I'm on it, you guys. Let me see what Liz says. That's Colorado crew. I was in Goodwill 6 to 8 months after my dad passed, and sweet. Oh yeah. And see, I used to take. You guys know if you've been with me for a while. Dad would go thrifting with me. I would take him to get him out of the house. So sometimes you'd see Dad out thrifting with me. He had a little fan base of some of y'all. Pops did. He did. I would show him your guys' comments and the love that you guys would give him. So and now I do it for my mom. My mom's getting a little fan base. Y'all are sending her friend mail and gifts. So it's so cute. So, and that's help. Excuse me. I've got a fan blowing on me. And that really helps because, my mom, she's older too, not too much older than me. My mom was super young when she had me. We can definitely relate on this section of our life. We can definitely kind of relate because we're so close in age. But she doesn't have a real active social life. So I really appreciate that you guys take her into consideration too. When I say hi to her, you guys do too. I really do. I think that's good for her too. And I do, spend a lot of time. Luckily, my mom just lives 8 minutes down the street. Yeah, 8 minutes if I don't hit all the red lights. So thank goodness for that. So I spent most of the day with her yesterday. So that I have to put into my schedule too. I don't want to leave my mom isolated all by herself. So that's got to be worked into my schedule too. I'm way more sensitive to these things now. I understand a little bit better. So I'm not going to beat myself up with guilt. I feel like I did as best as I could with the knowledge that I had. I don't think I did a poor job with Pops. But, now looking back, I wonder sometimes, could I have done a little better? But it is what it is. I loved my dad. My dad loved me. My husband helped me. So it's great. My dad was, seriously, he was a very low-key, soft-spoken, very gentle man. He just loved to work with his hands. So now he did love Harleys. I grew up with a Harley dad. That's what happened to him in '86. He went to Sturgis. Some of you know the story. My dad, I still kept his leather, his patches. He went to Sturgis, and the one year that he did go, he went with the Hallelujah Riders. They rode for Jesus, and his patches that looked from far away just like anything else, like the Sons of Silence around in this town or anything else. I don't know if you watch Sons of Anarchy, you know some of the names. But when you got closer, and looked at the rocker and stuff, it was like, Hallelujah Riders ride for Jesus. And so that group went that year, and he went, and he actually, my dad had a fancy motorcycle, right? At that age, he upgraded to a fancy one. He actually, a film crew guy asked if he could be on my dad's motorcycle to film. the film crew kind of picked different people, and they probably trusted, the Hallelujah writers more. And so my dad did that. I've got the guys, when it was a finished product, he sent my dad a copy. Now it's on VHS, but I have it and I can put it on a DVD, or I've got one of those players where you can put in a VHS and it'll transfer it to whatever you want, a DVD or a thumb thing. So I could actually do that. But I've got a copy of that. So my dad was really proud of that. Okay, I am definitely chit-chatting. I don't know where I was going. So yeah, my dad was, really nice. Worked for General Motors, worked his way up to be an engineer on the machine repair. He was in charge of fixing the machines, coming up with parts. Sometimes he would have to make custom parts for them. He loved that. But if any of you know the history of General Motors in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, they were constantly doing layoffs. So he would get laid off. We'd have tons of money. Then he would get laid off, and it would be a little skim for a while, and he would go do handyman stuff. My grandfather had a wallpaper steaming business, and he would go help with that. I used to do that as a kid, help with that. Or he went to truck driving school, and he would go do truck driving for a while until General Motors called him back, So we had times where there was good money. And then there were times when, I learned how to hit the garage sales in the thrift stores pretty young, but it was great. Okay. So now let me see. I want you guys to talk. Yeah, it's so weird. I was born in Dayton, Ohio, and I left pretty quick. Let me not be snarky, but I left pretty quick. I was coming to Colorado. I did that. I spent 2 weeks here in the 80s, and a bunch of us, my uncle who was young and a bunch of friends, my brother, we said, hey, let's go to Dallas for the weekend. I never came back. I had my Opa sell my car, pack up my stuff. I never came back. I stayed in Dallas for 15 years. Things were going really well. And then when I got older, I was like, wait a minute, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to move to Colorado Springs. So I did that. In the 1997, I finally moved here. So funny. But yeah, my point is, it's so funny. And my dad was doing truck driving for a long time at that point because he's kind of sick of General Motors. Think he was up in Idaho for a long time, working for a gold camp, like a mining camp. I think he was truck driving and he broke down, and so he went to do that, and he started helping them fix machines, and he stayed there for a long time. My brother never knew where he was. My mom moved to Indiana for a while for a job, and then for some weird reason, little by little, everybody ended up in Colorado Springs. We're all here. Well, Dad's passed, but we all ended up in Colorado Springs, but none of us were born here. But my Oma was here, my mom's mom. So I guess that's what happened. Let me see what else you guys are saying. You're in the middle of your mom's elder care. You honored your dad. I did the best that I could. Yes. Yes, you do. It's not an easy job. Those of you that do it is not easy. So even with my mom still being, 99% functional, there's some things she needs help with new technology, because business people, they all want to text or send her an email or something like that, or have her electronically sign something, so she's like, wait, what? So that's why I'm saying only 99%. I have to help her with that kind of stuff, and to make sure she doesn't get ripped off, because the senior citizen scam is just so rampant. It's insane. Where is AARP? They promised to help with that stuff. Anyways, but still, you worry. You have to dedicate a part of your life, you have to include that into your life. So it's a thing, it still weighs on the back of our mind. Like even before now, I called my mom. I said, hey, Mom, I think I'm going to go live and just chat for a while. Do you need anything? I had to check on my mom. I chose to check on my mom before I even did this. It's those kind of things. So I get it. I just talked to Mary 365 Hunter because I checked on her. I said, I've been gone for over a month, but when I came back, I noticed you're MIA too. And she had a health concern, and then her mom. And so I sent her a message. I said, I'm back. I'm recovered. Are you okay? And so she called me and we talked for a while. And yeah, she's okay. You guys will be hearing from her soon. Um, I'm rambling, you guys. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Hi, Tammy. You have severe rheumatoid arthritis. I started at age 15. I know. So that's what I'm saying. I think I'm a brat because I have no subjective knowledge of what it really feels like to deal with body pains on a daily basis. I had no clue, not even headaches, a couple of headaches, and usually related to after a dental appointment, right? The doctor doesn't understand. Okay, I get that. I do. So, life is a gift. Hi. Chronic pain illness is not appreciated by those who don't suffer. Yeah. Yes. I've never even heard of that. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my confession was about. I'm way more sensitive now to it because my husband has a little bit of chronic neck pain. He manages it really well, but I even said to him a couple of weeks ago, I looked him right in the eyes with all the love I could express with my eyes, and I said, I hope I haven't been insensitive to your neck pain that you deal with. But he deals with it very successfully. He's highly functional. But I started with him right away, like heartfelt, look you right in the eyes and talk to you. Let's see. Yeah. And that's so crazy because some older people, they don't have nobody to help them or keep an eye on them. They are just so ripe for scam. And you hear those stories all the time. The good neighbor that stepped in, and all of a sudden they end up with, that older person's car, maybe their house, even eventually. All of a sudden, all their expensive knickknacks and jewelry is gone. You know what I mean? With that neighbor that tried to help. It's just so crazy. So if you do have loved ones that are out of state, you check on them every once in a while. And I know some of you are still working full-time jobs, and that's hard. Like I have flexibility, thank the Lord, because quite honestly, I don't know how to work corporate. I tried it for 1 year. It is not for me. I can't do it. So I've always been self-employed, probably from watching my dad. So, all right, let me see. Okay, I'll just come down. I missed some good stuff, I'm sure. I'm sure I missed some good stuff. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. Yep. It is really bad. Like you guys saw on the sale, my mom's neighbor called and said, hey, your mom's talking out through her downstairs window at some guy that knocked on her door, and he said, do you want me to go over and check? And I said, let me call her first. And I reported back during the sale that, it was somebody knocked on her door at dinner time. And I was like, I cannot believe that's still a thing. Like nobody wants you knocking on their door. But anyways, cold calling, I guess, is still a thing. And, she was talking to him. He was trying to sell her new windows. But my mom had the wherewithal to be like, she talked to him for a while, but she said, no, I just got a new roof and a new door. I'm not doing anything else for a while. Yeah. Anaheim, seeing the springs in 97. That's when I got here late. I was just before Christmas, 1997, because my birthday's at the very end, December 27th. It was right before my birthday. I remember the drive. Oh my gosh, we got stuck in this freaky snowstorm. Whew. Okay, I won't bore you guys with that little trauma. Plus, as my mom is watching, I don't want her to have to relive that trauma. Woo-hoo. All right, so do you guys want to chat some more about things? Is there anything you want to chat about? You want me to go ahead and get started? And then I'll probably hang out too, and I'll do a Q&A if anybody just wants to chat or personal questions, I'll answer within reason. And there's Lena Ray. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Or if you need any like business, I don't know, help, we can all try to help you. And AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. It's just a millennial trend. So I threw that in there too. AMA, Ask Me Anything. So luckily you were able to retire this year. Yeah. I can get on Social Security soon if I want to, but I don't know. We'll have to crunch the numbers and see if I should just wait. I don't know. We'll see. Because you can still make so much money, right? So let me see, like people knocking on the door. I know. I don't even know. Like if I had a company, I wouldn't even try to hire anybody and send them out. It's not just risky for us to answer the door. It is risky for you to go knock on people's doors. Like for real. I just don't get it. So yeah, I've got a Ring camera. Let's see. Bank account drained every 10 months for 10 years. I haven't started researching SS yet, so I don't really know what that means yet. Bank account drained every month for 10. I don't know what that means yet. So, oh, hi, Corinne. Hi. Okay, yeah. All right, well, let's take a break from chit chat, but I'm going to stay on for as long as I feel like it. I just feel like being on. I feel like doing something productive. It's kind of hot. I've got the air conditioners on, though. It is definitely summer in Colorado. We don't have humidity, though, so it's not like dreadful, not like when I was in Dallas. Okay, let's have some fun with this. We'll stop and chat every once in a while. So when I did go to my booth, when I first started going back to my booth, you know what, Liz? I think that's where the lead came from because my mom just got a new door from them last year. She got an awesome door. It's beautiful. That was probably where the lead came from. Seriously. But, so somebody left something for me. Somebody was from out of town, and I only know, let me get my glasses. When I picked this up at the front desk, they just said, there were some people that said they were from out of town and they left this for you. But all it says on it is Yvon. I haven't opened it yet. So let me see what it was. I need scissors. And then I can show you this. This is so cute. And then this was in the Heidi place. Smile, Jesus loves you. Yellow frame for Yvon from Karen. She has 2 booths there, my friend Karen Wilder. Sometimes she's in the chat. So she knows a Heidi spot to put things for me. But isn't that so cute? It's a newer item, but I do love this. Papel giftware. That's actually for contemporary giftware. That's actually, I mean, it's not real high end, but it's not, but they've got a little bit of a name. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they were at Hallmark or something. They're a little bit better quality of the imported giftware. So let's see. Hopefully they put their name in here because I do not know who to say thank you to. Let's see what it is. Oh, yes, it's a card. Thank you. Woo, woo. Well, you guys chat amongst yourself for a minute while I do this kind of stuff. Let's see. Okay. Please tell me. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Darn it. Saw this smiley face and just knew I had to give it to you. Also found the angel smiling in my mom's things, and it screams your name. My husband and I, enjoy watching your videos. You're so much fun, even when you get crunchy, she says. Love how you are with your family, especially mom and dad. You're a good daughter. Oh, good. There is a name. Much appreciation for all of your time you give. Best regards, Daniel and Linda. Oh, from Pueblo. Daniel and Linda. I think I know who that is. That's so sweet. Let's see what it is. Oh, what? Wait a minute. I'm already happy. I see shininess. Anything shiny. Heck yeah. An oversized applique. Heck yeah. Look. I'm going to put this. This might have to go in the back of a jean jacket. It's kind of big. So, okay. And then there's a little angel pin she stuck on it with a smiley face. So that'll go down to the big smiley face collection. And this, let's see. Okay, yeah. Awesome. It's an iron-on. Just put a cloth over it. This will go in a jean jacket or something. I don't know if you're here in the background, but thank you. Yeah, jean jacket fun. That's what that'll be for. It'll be awesome. That's so sweet. And then Karen, I don't know if you're watching. Thanks, love. Thank you. We leave each other's stuff in each other's booths. It's so fun. She's a good girl. She's a good lady. Let's see. In this one, when Kristen, Jason and Kristen did a sale with me, her first sale. And now she's over on Whatnot with her husband, Jason, just killing it with glass, you guys. But she sold this one, and I bid on it, and y'all let me have it. And I gave her extra money because I'm like, you know what, that sold too cheap. I think they were afraid to bid on it because they knew I wanted it. So I gave her extra money, you guys. But the reason I wanted this enamel one is because it's in the peach color. And like I'm always saying, you know, the Pantone color of the year is peach fuzz, but wearing a peach shirt or something is not going to work with my like Scandinavian, you know, it's just not going to work. So I've been looking for an accessory, right? And so I bought that from her. So there it is. Yeah, these are ones my husband got me. And I think, where did I get this one? I can't remember. I think I bought that off of Jocelyn. It's actually a shoe clip. Let's have it clipped on. So that I bought. Okay. Now, where to start? There's a lot down here, you guys. Really fun stuff. You know what? Let me just start with what happened the other day when I popped into a thrift store. The day that, you know, the dad truck made me want to cry in my car. I ran into another Colorado crew member, Kitty. She's got a booth. I only bought 3 things. She found some good stuff. But it was senior day, so I popped in because half price on 4 colors. I don't know if this is old, but I hope it is. I hope this is an older pen. So it was 50 cents. That's cute, right? Oh, let me say hi to some people just coming in. Hi. Where are you? Yes. Well, you know, she's the Blanco. I called her the Blanco Queen. She won't say that about herself. Blanco Whisperer is what I call that. Like Michael and Jeremy, I call them Waterford Whisperers. I'm pretty much a whisperer for Raku for sure. So, and John Perry and smiley faces with your guys' help though. And I want to say hi to the girls. Doing fine. I came back to work last Monday, so I'm just having fun showing a haul because I didn't film. I wasn't quite up to filming. So hi babes. So I bought that, and then this I just had to giggle. We giggled about this. There's a his and a hers. I paid full price $2.99. It is by Munch. This is a Mug Life item. Now, this isn't a real high-end mug. They sell for about $12 to $15, but the reason I thought this is so funny, it's a hipster mug. See, he's got a man bun. So I'm like, I won't make that much on it, but this is like a novelty item I'm going to put in my booth because it'll make people smile. It'll make people smile and giggle, and eventually it'll sell. Sometimes I'm okay if I don't make a lot of money. It's just for the wow factor, and, you know, it's for people to have fun as they're cruising through. But where I will probably make some money is this. I have heard a few other people, George the Antique Nomad, I believe, talk about this brand. And this is the first time I've ever found one. I just noticed this beautifully done. And I thought, well, it's probably Italian or something, right? Beautifully done. And here it is. I don't even know how to say it. Ernestine Salerno, Italy. Some of you are already going to know this is my first piece. Some of the stuff by this person or company, Ernestine, goes for really good money. I just hit my elbow on your man bun. Hipster. So if you're reselling and you like to take notes, let me show that up again. This one here, if it sells at the current better resale price, it should bring $60 to $80. Okay, so there it is for those of you that like to learn. Ernestine. You know what? I'm just having fun today. I'm going to take my time. I don't need to be in a rush. Let's just go look at it real quick. When I'm doing this kind of stuff, you guys can just talk amongst yourself for a minute. I've seen you guys make friends. Like, it's so great. Ernestine, there it is, pottery. Yeah. So let's see, sold. Now, some of the stuff is more coveted than others. It's just like any other brand of hard goods or clothing. You know, some things go for more money. So you'll want to look and see what pieces are. So let me see if I can do this. Let me get the Glassy sisters down. Hi, babes. Is that for this? Are you putting the price on this one? Yeah. You know it, huh? They know their stuff. So like, look, there's that bowl that just sold a couple days ago for 85. Some things are in the 20 to 25, some things are 30, 35, but then some things, boom, seem to be, what? Okay, look at the one with the ferns. 245, 209, they took an offer. Okay, so we need to find that one. 155, 245, probably condition pending. Ooh, a whole set of them someone bought. They took, shipping was $140, $1,850, but it is crossed out. That means a best offer, but I doubt if it was too much less. So I'll say probably about $1,500, 1, 2, 3, 4, for like 8 of them. Woo-hoo. So that's my first one. Let's see if I see. Let me see if I see this in here, you guys. Oh, there's one with mushrooms. Okay, that's a cute one. Let me put the original. So look at this one. That sold for, I think, 55. Look at that. It almost gives me like IKEA vibes, right? Like contemporary IKEA vibes. But, they do a lot of Scandinavian stuff. Okay, let me see. Strawberry pitcher. Let me see if I can narrow this down. Strawberry pitcher. Okay, no sold, but let's go to see if anyone has listed. I know they do because I saw it. Oh, there's none listed. Oh, there's some more of the mushrooms. Those are so cool because, mushrooms are all the rage right now. Nobody has one listed right now. They did the other day, though, when I bought it, because I looked it up before I paid $9 to see if it was going to be a higher end piece. Maybe it was on Poshmark or something. But anyways, yeah, I know about, and I've already had it confirmed by people who know what they're talking about, which is Two Glassy Sisters. And you've seen them here last year. They did a sale with me, and they're on Whatnot, and they're on District. So they have their own YouTube channel. But anyways, it's really pretty, isn't it? I went ahead and paid full price. That seemed like a no-brainer. So once again, there it is for those of us that like to learn. So I'm very proud to have that checked off my bucket list. Now, okay. Haha. Yvon. Wait a minute. Let me see if you guys. Okay, you guys are fine. Yvon. So you guys know I'm buying the critters. I think I recycled a little Instagram reel for a YouTube short the other day talking about that. Just the critters, because they're so darn cute. Typically they're by Wheaton. Some of them we don't really know, but the general consensus is mostly Wheaton did their bottles. Now there are some pieces that do sell for a little more. This is one of them. So I already have 2. So I'm going to sell this one. They usually sell for $20 to $25 last time I checked. So what did I pay for it? 79 cents. Hello, 79 cents. So if there's anything you guys want, you can make an interesting offer. Meet me in the middle so I make a few dollars. Come in under eBay and I'll accept it. You guys can do that. You can. If you have an open box, I'll make a note and stick it in there right now. Okay, let's do this so I can move it out of the way. I'm hoping this is Bovano. $5.99. What a deal. Look at this. It's got Bovano vibes, right? Bovano. I sold 2 pieces Monday. Little tiny baby boos. But look at this one. So this one I will probably bring to a sale. What is that? Like 16 inches? And it's on some... That's a great deal. You guys, thrifting in Colorado Springs is so good. Really. If I ever can get to where I can actually do the meetup, the free meetup, nobody pays, the free meetup, just get here. It's going to be fun because if you saw like when George came a few years ago, he's come 2 or 3 times and we both did videos, but it's been a while since he's been here. But you'll see we start right off the highway. Boom, there's the Goodwill by my house. And you just stay on Academy and you can end up all the way at the end of town at another Arc and a Goodwill bins. It's more than you can even do in one day. It would take a couple of days. but like you won't get lost. You know, we can just follow each other. Maybe we can rent a bus. I don't know. You will not get lost. And then for those that are adventurous and stay longer, then there's offshoot ones we can go to. And for those that are hardcore and be like, okay, I came from Nebraska, I'm going to make the best out of this. I'm going to stay a whole week with Yvon at Yvon's Colorado Resellers Paradise. Then we can go hit up Denver, you know, and also there's also the antique malls that sometimes have good sales. I show you guys what's going on at my antique mall. So I'm going to bring this next Monday, unless somebody sends me, you know, an offer on it now that seems reasonable. And I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to lay that down because I've already hurt myself with it. All right. This, I think I paid $2.99 for this. This is very contemporary. It's thin. It's very contemporary, but it's an owl. Whenever I see these in different colors, I get these for the booth because you know, you price them right. I think it's Bed Bath and Beyond. I think it was a Bed Bath and Beyond or Bath and Body Works, whatever the one that's at the mall, not the one that closed down, the ones that's at the mall. Some of their stuff, it's like Anthropologie stuff. Anthropologie has things made for them, and some of them will go viral, and you can get a little bit more money reselling Anthropologie stuff because they use a little bit higher end vendors, two real high end, as a matter of fact. But anyway, something like this, I probably just stick in my booth. I think I paid $2 or $3 for it. Probably just put it in my booth for like $8. I don't know. And somebody's so happy and they'll buy it. And you know, it makes them happy. They remember having a good time at the market. They remember my booths, hopefully. And, you know, like, oh, I got to go check the Smiley Girls booth because I always find something at a good deal. And those, they add up towards rent, right? So, okay. Stephanie, what did you just say? Sold. Wait a minute, Yvonne, just give me a price on it. Which one? I'm sorry, I haven't even been paying attention. Pink sold. You mean the tall like Bovano piece, which I think it is. It's quality enough, but it doesn't have the sticker. So I don't know that size. The tall one. Okay, hang on. Let me go see about, and then we'll meet in the middle on that, Stephanie. Let's go look it up, and then we'll meet in the middle. Yeah, if you guys, when you see those metal flower things out, don't pass those up, you resellers that don't know that yet. Okay, let's go see kind of what. Metal flower art. Bovano. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. Bovano. We'll start there. Oh man, they're all so pretty. Yeah, a tall piece like that. Oh, look at that one with the hummingbird on it. Ooh. Bovano of chest. Let me show you guys this one. Look at that with the hummingbird on it. Isn't that pretty? That is $95. Okay. I'm going to say that's probably around, at that height, I'm going to say that's probably somewhere $440 for three. Whoo! Yeah, you guys, look that up. Do like I do. When there's something, you go look at all the pictures so that it's in your brain when you see it. Okay, Stephanie, I'm going to say that's probably about an $80 piece. So if you want to meet somewhere in the middle, then that's fine. And I will put it in your box. Put it in your June box. Okay. I'm going to be on for a while because I am feeling like chatting, Maggie. So come and go as you please. I'll let it load up. Anybody that wants to come back and breeze through it later. Hey, you know what, you guys? The reason I'm able to consume so much YouTube content to learn is because a lot of people, I go to the little setting and I watch at 125 or 150. Some people you can actually watch at 150 and you can still hear and understand everything, get the information that you need. You can always pause it when it's something really, really interesting that you want to better look at. And, you know, they still get their credit even though you watched it at a faster speed. Now, there are some people you can't watch at a fast speed. For instance, I was kidding. I said, now, Kate, follow that bug. Because, you know, she's already kind of fast, right? She's high energy. I can't watch her at a fast speed, but most people you can. This one, because I'm so like just chilling today, you'll probably be able to breeze through it at a faster speed, or just use the scrolly on your computer or your mobile device. And if you do it right, it'll pop up a little picture as you're running through. And when you see something interesting, then you stop. Okay, then you stop. Okay. So let me see what's going on in the chat. Yeah, she's high energy. I love her though. I do. Yvon animals up for grabs. Wait a minute, let me see. Who's saying that? I have been buying the Yvon critters for 3 years now, and some people have sent me some in boxes or left them for me. I only buy them when they're like $1 or $2 because they're not worth anything yet, but they're just so cute. I just want to make a collection. I know, says the girl who started this off, that she's going to downsize, but whatever. I just love them. They're so cute. And who knows, someday they might be, but for now, I want just the critters. So I probably have just about everything. Seriously. So I don't know if it would be worth the shipping or not, Charlotte. Also, let's go look at something. Let me go see what Yvon critters are even doing on eBay. You know, millennials might embrace that. They're embracing the Beanie Babies again. Hello. So Yvon perfume bottle animals. Let me see if anybody's doing lots. Oh, they are. Like, look, here's somebody that's doing a lot of 26. She wants 99. This one wants 100. I think some of them are starting to go up. Let's go check solds, though. That don't mean nothing, right? That doesn't mean anything. Asking price. Let me go to solds. Okay. Oh, there's a little poodle that sold for 15. Okay, so the poodle you can get a little bit more. The tall giraffe, not so much. Whoo, a snail still in box, $30. Yvon critters are coming up in price, you guys. Someone sold a lot of 6 kitties for $30, and she charged shipping, so that's good. Some of them are coming up in price. So Charlotte, before you donate them, you might want to try a lot sale, especially if they're cute critters. Someone got $40 plus $20 shipping for 1, 2, 3 for a bunch of cats, for 8 cats. Yep, the price is rising. That's what I thought. There's something about this snail. There is something about this snail, you guys. So keep an eye out for this. I didn't even know. I haven't looked for a long time. There's something about that snail too. That one only sold for 20 something, but I saw another one for 100. Yeah. Okay. And here's someone. Ooh, she put it on auction. Don't do that unless you're going to start it at what you want. Someone got $25 for looks like a lot of 10. Okay. So there you go. You might want to double check that, babe. See, I knew I was onto something. I always joked and said, it's my hedge fund. Someday I'm going to be rich. Look, it's already starting. All right. Yeah, if they're cats. I know. Because I just did it for fun, just because I think they're so cute. Oh my gosh. They're so kitschy, whimsical, cute. And because wasn't their time yet, like you could pick them up for nothing. At a garage sale, they're practically free. That might be changing. That might be changing. Let's see. I don't know. I'm still watching a lot of YouTube content as I'm working in the background, but I haven't fully got back into the swing of things. I haven't done anything on Whatnot. I haven't done anything on district marketplaces. I'm on a couple of them as a seller. I did pop in the other day because I noticed I got some referral money, so I went to go get it out, and I got lucky. I just happened to see Kristen and Jason just starting a sale, so finally I got to go, and I hung out there for as long as I could. I'm not back 100%, you guys. I've never even seen that. I've never even seen Mushroom by Yvon. Okay, I want to know. Hang on, you guys. I want to know. Yvon, let me see. I just did animals. Yvon Mushroom. Let me go see what's going on, because that might be something. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. There's quite a few of them. Some of them are getting more money. This one here seems to be a winner. Of course, with the cool kitschy box. Yeah. Which one do you have? There's one with a frog on it. Seems to be getting an average. A frog and a ladybug. It's pink and purple. Seems to be getting an average of 12-ish. It's called the Enchanted Mushroom, I guess. But the psychedelic one is the one for sure. There's one with a butterfly, 12 to 15. I've never even seen one out in the wild. I think I got to have one with my critters. Wait a minute, I see notifications. Let me see. Okay, something I bought shipped. Okay, I bought a couple things and they shipped. Okay. Let me see what Charlotte's saying about hers. Do you have an eBay store? I'm not sure where you sell at. You might try one more time, just a big box lot, and see. Might be worth it before you donate. Okay. Yeah, I bet you it will too. I'm it's in my brain. I'm already putting it out there. Law of attraction. I want to find one. What does Vivian say? Yeah, they can be pricey. Yes. I've never found one that big. I find lots of little ones. I've had some gifted to me. But they always do well. I bring them to you guys first. They always do well. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, now this is something else that's contemporary, but these still sell, and that is the glass mushrooms. I mean, the glass pumpkins. I learned this from watching a couple other resellers, that these are popular, and so you can still sell even though they're contemporary. So I went ahead and paid $7.99. I probably got the 15 senior discount. So let's say I paid $6.50 or something with tax, but it is totally contemporary. There it is on the back. But these will sell. I'll put this in my booth when the time comes. I've got a couple others saved up. Oh, I'm going to be making a mess. Let's see. This is so cute. $4.99. Look, it's a. Wait a minute. I have an epic one though. I'd keep this, but I have a shoulder bag one that someone sent me. It's all silver and gray, epic. So I'm gonna sell this one, but look, it's so cute. Crocheted, really nice, with a silky cord, like not just like yarn that's gonna fluff up and pill. And then red. I don't know what beer or can that come from, but it's so cute. Just a little clutch. You could use it for a wallet. That is so adorable, right? Okay, what else is in here? What did I find? Some of this I don't even remember. Oh, okay. So I picked. Oh, yeah. Oh, for only $5.99. Yeah, I picked up a nice. These always sell. It was probably supposed to have a lid, but for that price, and it's still. This is all still in great shape. Slightly textured, like if it was Japanese stuff, I would say moriage, but you know, I'm sure it's called something else. But it's beautiful. So I probably just put this in my booth for like a really very affordable price, because it probably was supposed to have a lid. But you could use this, you know, for a vase or something. It's beautiful. Am I willing to ship the pumpkin? Yeah, but you know, they're not that expensive. Seriously, they sell them at Ross and Marshalls, and they'll be full force. Where do you live, Charlotte? Do you have a TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Ross, Marshalls? Because they'll be full force. I think even Walmart. So by the time shipping and everything, and since it's contemporary, you know what I mean? It's not like a high-end name. It's not a Murano or anything. It's not vintage. So that would be my recommendation, unless you're just totally in love with that one so hard. Okay. All right. This gave me Mackenzie's Child vibes, but it's not. But it coordinates with that. The sticker's missing, so I don't know. This is contemporary, made in China, but the saving grace on this one, why I decided to get it and throw it in my booth for people who like contemporary things, is it will coordinate with Mackenzie's Child and people who like that stuff. But look, this one has a cat on it. So that's why I said, okay, in the cart. I think it was only a couple dollars, a little candle holder. But this whimsical style is really popular with some people. So yeah, you have to watch the sticker. A lot of people will get excited when they see this at the thrift store. And you look real close, it's something like in vitrio, whatever. It's the Murano style. Yeah. And then there are some straight up fake Murano stickers. You can Google online, and there are people who show you pictures to know, to try to help you decide the difference. But with that being said, y'all know I will still resell some home goods. Burlington, I cover Burlington, Marshalls, Ross when I say home goods. I know technically it's TJ Maxx, but to shorten it, I say home goods. If I find it at a good enough price and it's pretty, and I'll sell it out of my booth for way under $20, matching about what it would have been at Marshalls or something, home goods, because when they're gone there. So this certain style. So if it was really pretty, I think a video I did right before surgery, we went in to a Marshalls or a Ross or whatever, and I showed you guys, and we talked about that, and I was like, see how pretty that is, like if I saw that at the thrift store for like $4 or $5, I would get it, stick it in my booth for like $12, $15, and someone would buy it. They only had like one or two, and no two are ever alike. So I talked about that. Is this a Deneen? I don't think this is a Deneen, no, but Mug Life. You all know I love my Mug Life. No, this isn't a high-end one, but it's not a Deneen, I don't think. I got to peel the sticker off. I paid $3.99. This is Sunset Hill stoneware. It's got the Deneen vibe, though. Deneen, the reason I say Deneen is that's the one we're most familiar with. They do a lot for like hotels and restaurants. So they're flippable, especially if it was something iconic. But more importantly, they are the contract that Death Wish Coffee chose to do their mugs. I'll say it again. Those of you that are with me a lot, you hear me say this over and over, but there are new people. The last one I sold by Death Wish Coffee, I think I got somewhere around $150. So this one is because look, the dinosaur national monument. So to me, that was a winner. I'm going to put it in my booth. It's so cute. Let's see if there's anything that we should talk about. I know, but the price tag from Home Goods said $16.99. It's very contemporary. It's got all the signs of contemporary. You can't say that it's anything else. I wouldn't personally anyways, but I know resellers that would and do anyways. So to me, I was thinking, I don't know, $15, $20 out of my booth, to be fair. Okay, so there's that. All right, what else did I get in here? Oh, and this does have a little chip, but I wanted it anyways because it was only $3.99. This is a haul. This is not Roseville. This is haul. But I decided to save it for myself. It's got a little chip. I'll just sand it down, put something on it, crack in the back. I don't have one. I don't have anything by haul. So I always sell them. So I thought, let me just get this one for myself. $3.99 is a fair enough price. So that's why I did that. And, oh, what are these? I forgot what these are. Guys, let me look these up real quick. These are great. I think I have 6 of them. This is a really cool vintage glass. So cool that I went ahead and paid more than I normally would. Let me do this because this is kind of important. I have, amazingly, good luck selling cool vintage glasses and barware stuff out of my booth, even though it's more costly. But I do put them in a locked showcase. Hang on, you guys. I want to talk about this. So let's use my iPad, take a picture, because I can't remember now. I knew there was something just by the look of the feel. Okay, no. There it is. There's Sorrento. Okay, so now let me put it in here. Sorrento, pink diamond. They remind me of the quality and the thickness and the texture of Tiffin's Franciscan Madeira ones, which I always have luck selling. I've got some in the booth now. Okay, glasses. There they are. Okay. Fostoria. Thank you. Oh my God. I love Fostoria, especially Fostoria heirloom. These are from the 70s. They're Fostoria Sorrento pattern in pink, and it comes in different colors. And I see a purple. I love Fostoria. You see how thick the wall is? They're heavy. That's just some great vintage barware. There's a set somebody wants of the wine glass. Somebody wants $80. Let me switch over to sold. So yeah, they're worth about, if you sell them right, don't put stuff like that. I can't. It makes me want to cry when I see people that put things like that on auction and didn't start it at the right price. And if you don't get lucky, one bid, and then that's it. You're just stuck though, unless you just didn't do it right. And close that down. Anyways, they're worth about 10 to 15 a piece, depending on where you buy them. So I went ahead and paid $3.99 minus 15%. So I've got 6 or 8 of them. They're gorgeous. So I'll probably put them on eBay, but also put them in my locked case with my other barware, higher end barware. But I have had success. I sold a set of something that was like $80. So I know there's not as many eyes, in a booth. So that's why I'll probably put the picture on eBay and take a chance that, they don't sell both places at the same time, because that eBay would find that a problem, and it could happen. But I can see what's sold out of my booth every night. So I probably will take a chance, because this does need more eyes on it, this kind of an item. But also I've had luck selling this kind of stuff at my booth. So we're going to try both avenues. So I've got those all wrapped up. What in the heck is this? I don't even remember. Oh, that's an art glass statue. It was only $2.99, you guys. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, I know. Like, you could hurt yourself if you're not careful, especially I'm getting clumsier as I'm older. Like, you could literally take a drink. I knocked on my tooth. So you got to be careful with that heavy stuff. But thank goodness if it's something that was okay. Hang on a minute. I'm going to get rid of somebody. There we go. Okay. What was I saying? We had a bad seed. Let me see. And that's so funny. He had to actually he had to subscribe and wait 1 minute just to come in and be, a brat. Okay. But anyways, at least it's not gonna like cut your lip open or anything. They're just so sturdy. And the way that some of them are made, like, even if they sweat a little bit, they're not gonna slip out of your hand. And it just adds, like, even ones that are kind of whimsical or kitschy, it just still adds like a little element of class, So personally, I use Viking Gregorian, and for every day. And I've got a lot of you guys know my favorite, Perspective. Oh my gosh, that guy threw me off. Noritake Perspective is my favorite. Anyways, This little art glass, all swirly, Dancing with the Stars. It was by a Dancing with the Stars BMN Foundation. I don't know. But you can take that black, it's on marble too, granite. You can take that off and put something else on it. It's just so cool. There's only $2.99. So I'm going to put that in my booth. Somebody might have the same ideal. Like maybe they're having, I don't know, maybe they're having their own little club something or other, and they need a trophy. So there, they can recycle this one. And it's really heavy in quality. Nice smooth glass. So that's why I did that. I don't want to mess up my glasses. Okay, so those are all the rest of those awesome glasses. Oh my gosh. Make sure there's nothing. Okay, hang on, you guys. Let me move this aside and pull up another one up close. That's all of that. You guys did not see because I did not film. Pull that to the side and pull up another one. Okay. I'm having fun. All right, you guys. This is fast. This is fast fashion. You know how I'm always getting crunchy with you guys at the thrift store, and I'm like, hey, you know those Instagram ads or Facebook ads where it's such a cool t-shirt or a sweatshirt or whatever, and it looks all soft and cottony and high end, you know, and the girl is non-Asian, but it's an Asian company. It's part of their promotion. And but when you get it, it's crap. Like they are filling up, it's like akin to Shein. It's crap. The printing is crap. But anyway, so this is one of them. Okay, but I had to have it anyways because look, I'm like, I'm gonna at least wear this to do a show or something. Look. So yeah, I bought this for myself. See, it says size XX large, but it's like a large. That, you know how some of those fast fashion Asian companies, like if you want a normal size, you got to order triple, quadruple X just to get like a medium or a large. But look at it. Collared blouse. But when you get up close, you can see the printing is all like kind of smeared. It's not as crisp as it looks like in the pictures. But so cute, right? So yeah. I don't know. I don't remember how much it was. I must have already washed it and tried it on to see if I was going to keep it. And then I put it back in the box. Okay. And I paid $4.99 for this picture barware because it's clear, I know, but look up close. It has etched the starburst. So that kind of goes with people who like the mid-century mod, you know, the atomic look. So that's why I did this. And it's so funny because somewhere in one of these boxes or either downstairs, I also found another, like a companion that matches this. It's like a little serving dish of some type, but it's got this same starburst on it. Can you guys see it? It's got the starburst patterns on it. So that's what caused me to want to buy this clear decanter pitcher. The handle was good, no chips, cracks, or repairs. The poncho was all nice and smooth, left a disc on there. I've got to clean it. I'll rinse it out, and if that doesn't work, then I'll drop some, I saved all of Dad's denture tablets for cleaning things, so that often works. But that's pretty cool for $4.99. If I got a discount, that's a possibility. It's so cool, right? All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Love the poodle attitude, right? And then it's got the little starburst. So yeah, I'm gonna wear it. I would never pay full price for that though. Dixie stopped the production of 3 and 5 ounce cups. You mean those things that go in, those paper things that go in the holders that you pop out? Is that what you're talking about, Charlotte? Hi, Just Jen, by the way. I didn't see you. Hi. Yeah, it is, but you have to be careful. In my opinion, and George's too, because that's who I watch too, religiously, it's got to be something. I see a lot of booths making the mistake, and like they're filled up with clear glass, and it is not moving. Even at sales, it's not moving because you can't just buy It's got to really be nice. American Brilliant would be best, of course, or some kind of type of crystal. So that's why this might even have some crystal in it. It's because it's really pretty. Look at it. But the saving grace was this, and that it's barware. Yeah, but I totally agree. But I agree, yeah. So I am looking at some of it, Corinne. Agree with you. All right, now these are something too, but they're contemporary. These are contemporary, but I paid $1.99. I remember looking them up. I couldn't really get a name, but a lot of like higher end, not like zillionaire high end, but like above the average median income, people who can afford to spend a little bit more, those kind of gift stores and online shopping had these. Now, I'll show you the other two. They're really cool, and they look hand blown because there's a little ponto thing on the bottom. But they're ombre, as you can see. No, it does not glow. But there was 4 of them, and they're really cool. So I'll probably put these in my boots, and since there's no good keywords, If you're a fire and light collector, it would complement some fire and light. I think there's one more down in there too that's yellow. This is the best one, of course, this ombre one here. So cute. But this is why I made my decision on these. Those are definitely hand blown, right? Or hand poured. So this is another great, nice and thick. So this is another, like department store Geneva. So this is another like cool barware, in my opinion, that I'll put in my case. I've got a couple shelves where I put in, my cool vintage barware. It does almost remind me of recycled glass. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it. Like if you do fire and light, this would kind of coordinate with fire and light, in my opinion. Definitely looks hand poured. It could have been recycled glass. Can they get that color scheme? I'm not sure, but definitely hand poured or hand blown. Wait a minute, is that the orange one? Yeah, there's the orange one. Kind of ambery. Very pretty. So $1.99, perhaps 15% off senior. The Goodwill only does 15% off for teachers, military, and senior. Not like the ARC that does 50 on those days. All right. Is this Nambi? This might be Nambi. No, but it's Bossa Nova. I thought they were Nambi, but it's Bossa Nova. So these are kind of a cool thing. Salt and pepper shaker. Think, like I said, think Nambi, think dance, that kind of vibe. Swedish kind of vibe, minimalist. They are birthmarked. So they were $1.99 a piece. Again, probably 15% off. These are pretty cool. I will probably put these on eBay because there's plenty of keywords to use. Okay, but they're pretty cool, aren't they? I noticed the price is coming down. The resale price is coming down. I'm still holding on to a few things. I gave one piece away to my friend Sandy, My Flipping Van Life, because I wanted to give her something epic. So she's in a van. You guys know Sandy, My Flipping Van Life, right? So she's in a van and she travels most of the year with her 2 dogs. So, and she was revamping her van. So I wanted to give her something that was cool, something kind of epic and meaningful, but yet it had to be small, right? But so I gave her one of my fire and light jewelry cachets. They're worth about 40 or 50. I was selling them 3 years ago for 80, but the price has come down. I kept 2 for myself so I could have at least a piece of fire and light myself. And I gave her one because she bought me, some of you will know what I'm talking about, some of you won't, I'm sorry. She bought me a dice bracelet, IBK from Mike Wellswang, IBK standing for Inspired by Kate. You guys know when he started doing all that, and we all went kind of crazy over on Whatnot. She bought me one that has poker dice, playing card dice. And I didn't know she was buying it for me. I was bidding on it too. Other people were bidding on it. It ran up to $100. $100. But she bought it and sent it to me. I have it with, I haven't worn any dice bracelets yet, but I have it there. So So I had to send her something meaningful. And so that's what I sent her. And she loved it, nice and little. So she's got it in her van with some other little things that other YouTube reseller friends have sent her. So that made me happy that I had something cool I could send her as a thank you, for dropping $100 on me. I mean, it was to support Mike too, but still, that was a lot. Okay. And I think I picked up. These are like Indian, Pakistan, but it's really cute. You can get these at the tourist stores. The reason this was a yes for me because it has dolphins. So how much was it? It was $2.99. It's probably like a couple bucks. Probably just going to put it in the booth. But people who like boho style or beachy style, this will appeal to them. It's not really worth the bother of eBay or someone paying shipping for it. I'll probably just put it in my booth. Super cute. So it's that stamped embossed metal, but the dolphins is why. Okay, so I'm qualifying that for any of you that like watch me just get tips. Like, I want to, Yvonne does okay. Let me see what she buys. So know this. If it didn't have the dolphins, it would have been a pass. Okay, unless it was at the bins for like 50 cents, and I put it in my booth for $5. I'll probably put this in my booth for around 10 because of the dolphins. And put it with my other dolphins. Okay, now this is something. This is from the MMA. Now hang on. Not Metropolitan Museum of Art, not MoMA. Wait a minute. MoMA is, one of them is modern art and one of them is Metropolitan, whatever. They have their art shows. There'll be reproductions in their gift shop for things, right? And that's what this is. I can't remember all the details, but it is birthmarked. It's a reproduction of some kind of art that somebody did. Forgive me, I've already forgotten. This was 5 or 6 weeks ago. So that's why I got this crazy thing. $3.99, probably 15% off. But there it is. I'll hold it still if you want to take a picture and go do it. I don't know. Oh, heck with it. Let's go do it. Let's do it. I said I was going to relax. Let's go do it now since I forgot. Let me snap a picture of it so I can tell you. But anyways, there's the reasoning behind that purchase. I've had pretty good luck with MMA stuff and MoMA stuff that comes from the gift shop. Excuse me. Okay. Take a picture. Okay, I got it. Metropolitan Museum of Art is MMA. And it was Jack Gray and Bryce Conan. Was that right? No, don't let me get to lying. I got to figure out who. Nobody's telling me real quick who. I'm trying to find who the artist was that they were copying. Somebody has it listed as a Egyptian prehistoric. Well, maybe that's what it was a copy of. Okay, sorry, I can't find it real quick. Who did it? A rare moulage reproduction. That one was bought from the gift shop at the Louvre. Okay, it is a reproduction of some kind of Egyptian pottery. Okay, my bad, it is. Anyway, so that's why that is probably, can I just guess off the top of my head, an educated guess, around 30-ish? If it sells, when it sells. Okay, so you want to look for MMA or MoMA, capital M, little O, capital M, A. Yes. The price for the salt and pepper shakers. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look them up. But send me an email. You guys remember my email, right? thriftyrichclub@hotmail.com. That might be the better way. Let me take this down. That might be the better way to handle that. And then I'll check it all tomorrow. Let me type it in there for you guys. I'll check them tomorrow and see if there was anything somebody wanted me to pull and we can negotiate a price. Thrifty Rich Club, I'm typing at hotmail.com. Thrifty Rich Club. Okay, there it is. Let me see if that looks right. I knew that didn't look right. Let me get that back. Take that off, you guys. Hang on. Let me take that off. I knew that. I looked at it and looked at it, and I'm like, that ain't right. Then you know how it is. The more you look at something, you're like, wait, what? Like sometimes the more you say a word, after a while, it's like, okay, that's the weirdest word ever. Right? Like something so simple, a word you might say every day, you say it enough and you're like, that's just a weird word. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I spelled it right that second time, guys. Let me delete this first one. Okay, there we go. It's that one. Okay. Yeah, Thrifty Rich Club at hotmail.com. And just put in, put something in the title like thrift haul, whatever, and then we'll talk about it. I'll answer them tomorrow. Okay, you guys? Not tonight, because I'm going to chat for quite some time, and then I'm going to go have dinner with my husband. Okay, I bought some vintage clothing. This is so cool. Since 80s and 90s, we're going to do a redo. This is authentic Izod Lacoste, made in USA. Look at the color too, pink. There's the alligator. There's the label. Yes. So that's going to go in some kind of a vintage clothing sale, probably on Whatnot, or I might throw it up on eBay as well. It's in great shape. And then this, oh, wait a minute. This goes in something else. I've been saving a lot of stuff that design, high-end designer stuff that I find at the thrift stores. Some of it's legit and some of it is dupes. So I've been saving it. This one might be legit. I don't know. But I'll show it to you guys real quick. But even if it's a dupe, okay, that's a long conversation. Let me just put this up, okay? And I'm saving quite a few things. When I get a few more enough to talk about it, we're going to talk about authenticity versus fake. We're going to talk about selling dupes, etc. So that's going in that box with some Louis Vuitton, some Supreme, some Gucci. We'll talk about that another day. Okay, so let me move this box out of the way. Oh, what's that? Oh, this is cute. I don't know if this is new. This might be a repro, but look. There's like $1.50. So I was thinking that's probably cute for a Monday live sale. Little cute picture, right? Yes. Yes. So I want to talk about it because it involves, because some people are going to be like, they're going to have a look like they're not going to be happy about talking about selling dupes and stuff. So I want to make that a dedicated conversation. Show the pieces I have, real versus fake, and talk about dupes and talk about selling dupes. But yes, this is a thing. Let's see. Yeah, right? That Lacoste sweater. I know. I know. Well, hi, Jamie. That's fun. Cool. Okay. Let me go fix my chat here. I've got what I'm doing, you guys, in case you came in late. I've got YouTube chat open as well to try not to miss anything. Yeah. Okay. So that's what that is. That's probably just going to go for a sale. What is this? Oh, this is for me. I'm so going to wear this. What did I pay for that? $2.99? Heck yeah. I've got this. I used to get Ipsy boxes, and one of them, they sent me a decal, and it's like a static cling plastic, and it's on my mirror, and it says this on it, and it always makes me giggle. So this is probably just a sleep shirt for me. I tend to buy rock and roll shirts and stuff like this, and I cut the neck as long as they're nice and soft and funny, and that's what I sleep in. So, okay. Let's see what we got here. We're getting it. We're making progress. We are. Okay. Now, Let's talk about stuff that's trending. Wait a minute, you guys. I gotta have a snack. So let me look at the chat and talk for a minute and eat this peppermint patty. This is my favorite candy, York peppermint patty. I buy the little ones so that I don't eat a whole one. There he goes. That's a lot of sugar, but these are my favorite. Let's see what you're saying. Yeah, that was the thing. Did I cut myself on something? Yeah. How can you send? Oh, thank you. In the video descriptions is my friend mail address. Yes. So if you want to do that, thank you so much. I always appreciate it. And also, if you have any kind of social media, add that to a note, because I try to do something back if I can. You know, friend mail, that's a nice gift, and shipping's not always cheap. So if you have if you have social media, tell me what all that is, you know, and I'm happy to like try to say thank you back and promote your social media. Thank you. I know that sounds like a bribe. I don't know what to say about it. It's just me trying to give something back. Okay. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Jamie. But yeah, it's in the video description, and it's probably in there now. But if not, when this post, you know, when this comes back up when we're done. So, all right, let me see what Geneva says while I eat my peppermint patty. I will lock you in my trunk. Oh my gosh. Mostly mine are rock and roll shirts, but that's funny. That's very funny. Let's see. You know, Yvonne, I think in general, all animals, not just Avon, is selling. Yeah. Especially like cats and birds, right? Excuse me, you guys. We've been on for quite some time, so I gotta take a little snack. Rice milk, and then this is my latest Rae Dunn. I'm not even a Rae Dunn fan, but when they say cool stuff and they're cheap, and my husband bought me quite a few years ago that say like wifey poo, and it has the year we got married, you know. And I told him, I said, you know, I'm not really into Rae Dunn, but he knows I have a word fetish. Like I have a big word fetish, but this one I thought was so cute. I bought this one, Be Curious. I got one that says Be Honest, I found. And my favorite, Baby Blue. And it says Free Spirit. That's my favorite. But anyways, this is peppermint, white chocolate peppermint tea. Black tea. Celestial Seasons. And it's really good. And then it's got some agave nectar in it for sweetener, and rice milk to creamy it up. What'd you say? Fitz and Floyd Tumbling Cats. Ceramic, probably. After 8 minutes are the best. I don't know if I know what that is. Is that like those little Andes? These little square ones are pretty good too. Crunchy girl. Well, you know, I do have my t-shirts that say let's not get crunchy. And I've got 2 for myself to wear. I got a couple to give away, but they're for sale in my carousel. That, Thrifty Rich Club, Friends Don't Let Friends Buy Vintage Knockoffs. What else is in there? Thrifty AF, for those of you that like to get a little rowdy. It says Thrifty AF, you know, get my drift. I think I still have Mother Hustling Girl Boss, but that's not, that was years ago. That's not really a thing, but I think they're still up there. But I love the ones I designed. Let's not get crunchy, and it's got a little smiley face on it. Okay. Well, let's dig into this other box. We were making some progress. Wait a minute. Do this. My husband's home. Let me say hi real quick. Hi, honey. It's live. As you see. As you can see, I'm live. Okay. So I was saying stuff that's trending. You always want to jump on that, right? You got to be careful some platforms because you can't use certain keywords. Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, right? That dropped. It's all the buzz right now. And I told you guys, I said, oh boy, here we go on Instagram and TikTok. People that could care less about country music are going to be all up in it for a while. They're going to be wearing all the cowboy stuff. So I'm going to tread lightly, get in and out real quick, keep an eye on it. I don't know how long it's going to last, because some of the people that are going to be jumping on the bandwagon for their own social media as being an influencer, you know, with the clothing and stuff, we will be able to sell some of it for a while, but some of them aren't going to be authentic. They really don't like country music. So I don't know how long that will work, but got me a few pieces. I rounded up all of my Western studded belts. I've got them set out. I picked up this hat because this is not a cheap costume hat. What on earth did I do? This is a really nice quality one. So I picked that up. Not sure where I'm going to sell these at, but I picked up some nice club Western, fancy Western, what I consider Beyonce, Cowboy Carter type, that if nothing else, maybe someone who wants, you know, who's doing a TikTok, trying to do a viral TikTok, needs a cute outfit. This is micro suede. Look at that. So I could see that working. Micro suede, and then rhinestones on the fringe. Who's that by? Still new with tags. Oh, this is from Cavender's. This is authentic. This is from Cavender's Western wear. So a little bit more authentic, if you will. Ooh, I paid up for that too. But anyways, it's a Microsoft. So there's why I did that. And oh my God. I might even try this outfit on myself and do a reel or a video. And then these pants, look, you guys. Bell bottom stretch leggings and micro suede with fringe all down the side. What? What? Whose are these? Rock and Roll Denim made these. These are actually not bad. How long are these? Oh, these are long too. Yeah, I might even try these on before I sell them and do a little TikTok myself. After all my shade throwing, like, oh, here we go. I might rock this one time. Anyways, we can probably sell some of that kind of stuff for a while, you guys. Be real careful. Kind of watch how the trend goes. You know, when it starts, you know, fading. Don't get caught with a bunch of merchandise. And try to make sure it's quality. Those that are going to try to copy, you know, ride that bandwagon for their own social media and whatnot, or, you know, they're performers, maybe they're dancers, pole or not pole, and they want some outfits. They're going to want something like this, the more blinged out, like the Beyonce style. Because just Western clothes, they can go to the Western stores and buy, which, by the way, is not cheap. I don't know if any of you go to Western stores. We've got a couple in town. The stuff's not cheap, like Stetson, and I don't even know what all the brands are anymore. I've got a few Stetson pieces myself left over from Dallas, so I don't even know what all the brands are at Cavender's and Boot Barn and, you know, all those places. I will tell you one thing: Miss Me jeans were sold in the Western stores before they were sold at the Buckle, before they blew up and went more mainstream, if you will. The Buckle has their own. Miss Me makes ones for the Buckle that are different than the ones that are sold in the Western stores. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's the truth. That hat is so good quality. I bought myself some jeans. I feel like now that I'm older, I might want to get some jeans that are a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm still wearing, you know, 3 and 4 inch inseam on shorts. I'm still thin. My legs still look pretty good. They showing some signs of aging. I can still pull it off, but I feel like I might need to. I feel like I might need to make a few changes. So, and I am always a Levi girl forever. So these are kind of a cool length. So I bought these, and they're stretchy and they're comfortable. And $5.99 you cannot beat, because Levi's are not cheap. Now, are they super high end? No. but they're not like, they're not cheap. Like if you get a JCPenney or something, they're not cheap. Yes, I saw that. Yes. Okay, hang on. One thing at a time. Rodeo is my favorite. Yes. Like here, I wouldn't say Denver, I wouldn't say Colorado is like country like that. Like if you think of like Tennessee or something, but we're ranch. I think it's a subtle difference. Ranch and lodge would fit more for the Denver look, the Denver Western look. But we do have Western stores, yeah. And you know, we have bunches of land that's farming and ranch, cattle, definitely. Okay, so think Yellowstone, you know what I'm saying? Like up in Wyoming, think that kind of look for Denver and Colorado for sure. All right, what was I going to say? No, oh, I wanted to read this too. Yes, I saw that. I saw that. I'm on their text. I'm subscribed to their text. And I was like, whoo, boy, that's going to be a crazy sale. That's going to be crazy. I might stop by. I don't know. I haven't really felt like going out of the house. So I've got enough to do here. I hate to miss a $2 jeans, though. I might take a peek. The Western, I worked the Western Stock Show once. Yeah, I worked that. That's fun. That is super fun. I think that was more fun than the state fair, quite frankly. But I worked it once. Okay, I think it was a quad racing club had a booth there, I think. Or wait a minute, or did I work it for a friend? Did I work a booth? I might have worked a concession booth for a friend once. I think it was a pizza booth. I can't remember. That's been a long time, but that's so much fun. Okay, there was something else I wanted to see. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm talking about some parts of the country where it's not country, but like you're going to see them do, you know, you're going to see some posers right now is what I'm saying. So I wanted to see some, what was it? Geneva said something. Yes. Yes. Nope, they sure are. Okay. So that happened. We're almost done, you guys. I picked this up. This is so cool. I can't tell. This is really confusing me. It's like a ponte fabric. There's no label to speak of. Somebody wrote their name in it, but it says made in USA. So I'm like, well, this is either a higher end brand or this is vintage. But anyways, the look is on point. Look at it. It's a nice ponte pinstripe blazer with all the bling like we did in the 80s. So cool. I don't know, for all I know, maybe she did, this could have been aftermarket. I don't think so, because it would be so hard for someone to do this themselves aftermarket and not see some kind of glue mess, to not see a mistake somewhere. But this blazer is so cool. Now it doesn't fit me, or I would keep it. This is so cool though. So it's a little small. This is like a 6 or an 8. Super stretchy, super comfortable. Somebody can really make this look cool. So I think I paid $8.99 for it. But you know, I'm doing clothing again. So, and I'm not really big on bread and butter clothing. I'm big on more theatrical, you know, or like party stuff, fun stuff, unique stuff. The closest I come to bread and butter would be my athleisure, because that's always such a great sell, because I've told you guys, people kind of know what, by their brands, their favorite brands, they kind of know what size they already wear, like in Lululemon or Athleta. There's some really new brands that are coming out that are so popular, like, what is it, Beach Bunny, Gymshark's been around for a while, but these are some names you don't really hear people talk about, but they do sell. And then there are some super high-end ones. Dang it. I just looked one up the other day and I was like, what? There's a new, okay, it escapes me. I'll have to tell you guys some other time. It escapes me, but it is like $300-400 resale. It's a tennis line and it's really modern. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't remember it. I want to say hi to somebody. I watch her videos, but we don't get to chat too often. Hi, Regina. Hi, sweetie. I watch Regina's videos. So, and Regina's been on my channel. She did booth talk with us. So, I don't know if you guys follow Regina, but you might enjoy it. She is pretty heavy on selling clothing too. What else can I say about Regina? Booth, church life, very serious, musical, musician, musical. So I hope you're following Regina. I've known, you know what I mean, known, YouTube friend. I guess it's been 4 or 5 years now. I think when you just started, girl. Anyways, I'm still subscribed. I'm still a fan. Instagram and YouTube. Okay. Few more items. Oh my gosh. This one's going to cause, I bet you this causes a ruckus. This one's going to cause a ruckus. If my mom's watching, my phone's probably going to ring. So, good night, Corrine. Thanks for being here. Good night, babe. A hobbyist piece. A house hippo. Planter. This is a hobbyist piece, but it is excellent. I could not get this in the cart fast enough. I think I'm bringing this to a live sale most likely because I'm like, yeah. If they see me put this in the booth and they didn't get a chance at it, they're going to be mad. So it's so great, isn't it? So great. And something else unique. This I probably will put in the booth. This is a hobbyist piece. This is not a hobbyist piece. American Legacy products, but it's so cool. I paid $5 for it. I very rarely do that, but I do like Mug Life. This one was just cool. I could see this selling in my booth very quickly. Right? That's going to sell in my booth. It's got his little fangs and everything. So it's contemporary. It's new. $4.99 minus 15% senior discount. That's going in the booth unless somebody emails me before it makes it. Okay. Now, I got a couple more pieces. Oh, I got jewelry. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I forgot about that. What? Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay, this is jewelry I bought for you guys for a jewelry sale. J-Lab's going to come over. We're going to do... Hi. J-Lab's coming over and we're doing a jewelry sale. But I've got some more of the dichroic glass pendants set on silver. That's for a jewelry sale for you guys. I bought a fantastic set of vintage pearls. Wait a minute. I bought another one of these because it's vintage. I think these are kind of getting popular again. So I've been buying them if they're good enough deal. And this was $2.99, and it is a vintage one. And I believe this was even signed. No, it just says 59, but this is a vintage one. But aren't those beautiful? I love these. I think this was for me. Yeah, this was for me. I'd be wearing it because how much was that? 99 cents. Yeah, I'd be wearing it because look, it matches what I'm wearing today. I got a smiley. That's so cute. And then this here you guys, okay, don't get mad now. It's got a bad word on it. It says F that, you know what. I know. This is from, oh gosh, Shiny Squirrel. Kristen. She used to live here in Colorado. Her daughter made that, and she was selling it. I think I'm selling it on Whatnot. And I know it says F that shit. But some days, that's how you feel. And some things, yeah. Some things are so crazy, like, yeah. So, I don't know. It was just funny. And then her daughter made it. I don't even know why she was selling it. I bought that from her. So, I don't wear it that often, but it goes with my smiley bracelet that I just got in. So, that goes with it too, right? So, that's mine. Okay, but this is what I was oohing and on about. I think I bought this for Jeremy. Wait a minute. I think I bought this to send to Jeremy as a thank you gift. These little shell things. Okay. Maybe not because I just broke it. And then safety pin are $1.99. So this is about my 5th squash blossom. My squash blossom dupe made out of safety pin art. I love these. So if you can't afford $1,000 for a turquoise and silver squash blossom, I recommend we do a total juxtaposition and do safety pin art, right? Instead of buying like a cheap version, like a knockoff, like pop metal. No, just like double down, go hard on it, and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do like Yvon, safety pin art squash blossom until I can come up with $1,000. So I've got quite a few of these. Eventually I'll let a few of them go. That's a cute one. $1.99. That's from one of my jewelry honey holes. Dang, I'm bummed out about that bracelet. It broke. That was going to be for Jeremy. Okay, but this is everything. I might have to keep this. How much was that? 99 cents. Look, you guys, to go with the dice bracelet, which Kate, Follow That Bug, started all of us wanting to have dice bracelet. And again, you know, Mike Well Swung made some. His line is called IBK, inspired by Kate. Quite a few of us have paid up quite a bit for his custom made dice. And then I've had some gifted to me. One that I bought from him, actually I paid $50 for. I just sent it to Meriwether, because she didn't have one yet. And I'm like, that ain't right. I sent her my royal cheese one, or cheese royale one by Mike, because I have the one Sandy bought me. And I wanted her to have one because I have loved Mary for years. She is so knowledgeable in Murano. And I just love her. But anyways, look. That is so cute. So I might keep it or I might sell it, because I know some of you don't like to wear bracelets, because I'm going to have a bracelet sale like that too. And I'm going to put in the dice bracelet as well. And I know some of you don't like to wear bracelets. You find it cumbersome, but you want to play along with everyone with the dice jewelry. So I might bring that, because that would be a good alternative, right? It's so cute. I forgot that I had all that. That's so great. Okay, I'll put that back. And I think we're getting down to it, you guys. Oh, I bought this for me. You guys know how I feel. This was $1.99. Jewelry honey hole, a choker with a name brand. I know these are, some people associate this with motorcycle. I call them Maltese Cross, and I associate them with the suffrage movement. That's why I collect the pins and the brooches. You know, like I think my last one I bought myself was this kind of Maltese Cross looking one for $12 out of J-Mod from the lady at my mall, right? But then I found out this is like a $60, $70 pin. But anyways, I collect these, so I really like this one. It's got some kind of calf hair in it. This might have been sold at a Western store, because this is like, some Western stores also, they have the old school type Western clothes, and then they have like, you know, they try to keep up with the more contemporary for the younger crowd, and especially the girls. So I could see where something like this was in a Western store. The brand is BHW, and I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's really cool. Look what this does. This is a higher end piece of fashion costume jewelry, because look at the clip. It's got a, isn't that cool? I haven't looked up what BHW stands for yet, because it's mine. That's cool, isn't it? Easy to clip on things. Okay, so let me put all this back. See what you guys are saying in the chat. Bidding what too hot? Oh, on the bracelets. Yeah, I know. Let's see, I have a dice. You have one too. Oh, you got a Bakelite one. You paid up then, girl. You paid up. I had paid $50 for mine. Sandy paid $100 for my playing card poker one, and that's the one I would wear more. And then I'll talk about it some other video. What I'm pairing with it. I found an epic cube bracelet. It looks like dice, but it's cubes and it's vintage. It's Carlos somebody. It's like a $60 bracelet that goes perfect with it. So that's why I said, you know what? Let me give Mary, because she bought me something once. She bought me a rare McCoy smiley mug in oatmeal color. And I had never found just the right thing to send her. And I said, you know, she didn't get one yet, because they are pricey. But, you know, they're handmade. That's one of those moments where we're also paying to support our friends and, to be in the it crowd. You know what I'm saying? With Mike and Kate. Okay, anyways, I got this just the other day, $2.99. Now I know you guys know what this is. This is a McCoy. It's missing the lid, right? I've got a couple McCoys in the collection, right? 1,000-piece collection of Smileys. Downstairs, it has the little lid. It's got a little thing on top. And I've got two without the lid. So I'm not going to leave a vintage McCoy Smiley when I am Save the Smiley Girl behind just because it doesn't have its lid. We can use it as a planter or something. And it was $2.99. So I'll probably sell this one because I've got two of them with the lid. And then I also have another one without, where the lid broke. So these usually cost $50 to $80, depending on where you buy it at, vintage McCoy. So even without the lid, I'm thinking it should still be worth 25-ish, and then just use it to put your utensils in or whatever, or put a plant in it. $2.99. That's a yes. Oh, I got another bag. I didn't realize it. And make a fantastic, I know. Oh, hi, Angela. Hi. I have just been chatting. I don't know how long. I've been on almost 2 hours just having a great time chatting, showing some stuff I bought that I didn't film. I think it was pre-surgery. And we just been chit-chatting. It's been real casual. I just felt like it. Oh, speaking of, you guys, did this make it to a video or not? I can't remember. I feel like right before surgery, the last video I dropped, I found this, and I feel like I showed you, but if not, because I remember I was going $8.99, ouch. But actually, this is worth about $40. So, isn't it so cool? So cool. Look at the quality. The eyes were put in with like screws. So cute. I can't remember whose it was, you guys, but so now I'm so glad that I quit whining about prices and ponied up. It just is what it is. The thrift store prices are going up, but that's okay. So are resale prices on some things. That's so cool. But I didn't know. It seems like you've seen it. Okay, I couldn't remember, so I wanted to show it. I got another bag. Oh, this is cool. This is Daga made in Hawaii. Can't remember all the details, but this is a thing. And this is vintage. This mug is worth probably about 20-ish, maybe a little more. So I paid $7.50 for it. I know that sounds crazy, right? It was $14.99, half price, but it is worth a little bit more because it's vintage. It's an airplane engine. So there's collectors for this. And this one is in good condition, so that's why I'm estimating the resale up towards the higher end. Hawaii tiki stuff sells like crazy too. It's the better the brand, the more money you can get. It's very steampunky, isn't it? I've been waiting for that large size spinner. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. Ring that you bought before surgery. Charlotte, I am so sorry. If you send me an email, add that in there for me. Tell me to go find it. Oh my gosh. You guys, seriously, my mind has been pretty distracted since late November when they said, you might have ovarian cancer, and it turns out I didn't, but I still had to have hysterectomy. I haven't quite been, 100% on my game. So you guys will have to forgive me. What else? Oh, look, Raku, $4.99. Heck yeah. Ooh, I'll bring this next Monday because this is a nice one, and it's not too big. I think I can ship that. It's got buffalo on it. It's the oil spill, I call it. That's my name for it. I don't know, but that's a nice little piece. I would have brought that Monday if I would have remembered that it was in here, because I don't think I had any Raku. Okay, I always pick these up. These are getting more expensive and harder to find, so I'm always going to pick an abalone or abalone shell up for sure. Napier vibes. I can't remember what it was, Kathy. I'm so sorry because that's been what, 6 weeks. But when I go to list it or what, if I do, I might keep it. I might keep that. It's pretty darn cool because I thought nothing else, it would be cool to decorate or hang on the wall. I know it's a little obnoxious for wearing, but sorry, I'm going to drop you down, babe. I got too many pins on to really get a full effect, but I just love it so much, though. I'm going to have to wear it at least a couple times. Okay, so these are resellable. You have a good booth. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Look, you guys know what this is. I don't even need to tell you. I got 2 of them. There's a blue one, too. You guys know what these are. Now, be careful because, is it Libby? Somebody makes a version, but it's not as cool. It is not Blanco. This is the Blanco one. So these are worth about 15-ish, I guess. So, and there's a cobalt blue one in here, I know. I hope so. I remember buying 2 of them. Hang on. I remember. Let me feel that. There it is. Oh, that's cute too. It's like Christmas. Some of this stuff I'm like, wait, that's cool. When did I buy that? Kind of a blur. There it is. Oh, it's yellow. Sorry, my bad. So this will just be for someone adding to their collection or replacement. So probably this would go on eBay since I only have 1 of each. But these always sell. Don't ever have to be afraid to buy Blanco, okay? All right, 2 more pieces. 2 more pieces. Okay, and I buy all of these kind of things because these are the fun cards that I put in your guys' goodie bags. I try to put in fun things. So 99 cents. This one's called Would You Rather. So I'm pretty flush right now on what you guys have been getting, but these are just little cards. Would you rather? And then there's questions you can answer and have fun with. After you read it, if you're a reseller, just recycle it in your little gift bag when you send somebody something. And let's see, better than yesterday. Yeah, because it's got smiley on it. I thought it was going to be like a Cards Against Humanity type game, but from the creators of What Do You Mean? 365 daily challenges to live a more confident, fulfilling, and carefree life. So I haven't even opened it. I think the resale on it is only about $10. So I'm like, I'm really buying this to put in, I've got 365 cards now. So there you go. So that's the kind of stuff that I buy, with the tea bags and the flowers and the smiley faces, stuff like that. Anything that's kind of cute and affordable for me to put into your guys' smiley bags. Oh, it's Stink Bug. I haven't seen you for a while. Hi. Hi. Yes, the pinched Blanco, Kathy. Yes. And well, I gathered up all of my raku, Liz, since you're local. I gathered it all up out of my eBay storage room and I put it on the table in the family room. There's about 20 pieces. I'm tidying it all up. I'm finally going to make a sign. I've got a big sign holder to educate people who don't know why this pottery is priced up a little bit above average, explain about the process of raku. And I'm going to take it all and fill up a showcase at one of my booths with raku. I've been talking about it for a year and a half. I'm finally going to do it. It's stuff that I always told you guys, I think this is a little bit too thin to ship. But I will show it to you guys. After I do it, I'll do a video. I'll show it to you guys. If there's something, but you'll have to pay for double box shipping. Okay, 2 more pieces. That's cute. This is modern, but that's a cute ombre, right? Glass fruits and vegetables sell pretty well in a live sale or at my booth. It's not like a Murano or anything, so I'm probably staying, because this one's so beautiful with the ombre effect, I'll probably mark it up a few more dollars than usual, but that's going into the booth most likely. Probably like, I don't know, $10 or $12. But this little goober, I guess it's handmade. It might not be. It looks handmade to me. But look at this. I thought it was a potato, but it's a rock. Look at this cow or steer. Isn't that so cute? What was it? $3.99 minus 15%. It's a rock. They kind of glazed it too. And they put little, they even put little buffer pads on it, but isn't that so cool? This is the kind of stuff I love to sell. I'm going to put his tail up a little bit. So cool. Let's see. Let me know. Oh, but Student Kitty, you know, you would get a better deal. If you do go there and you do look at it when I'm not there, you text me before you check out. Okay? If you pick something out, you text me first. Okay. Now, I feel like I'm all caught up with stuff that I bought. You guys weren't with me because I didn't film. So I either did it pre-surgery and I was maybe a little stressed out or worried and didn't film, or you know, or I popped in the last couple weeks and I haven't been filming a lot as I go in the last few weeks, because if I'm on tramadol or painkillers or just not feeling 100% myself because of this, I don't want to be trying to film because I feel like my awareness is not on point and I might be rude. Like I might, you know, when I film, I try to be quiet. I try to stay out of the way. And if I'm not quite up to par, I might slack on that. And I need to be careful. A lot of people at these thrift stores, you know, I've been doing this for so long. They know me. There's other resellers. The staff know me. You know, I have a good reputation and I want to keep it that way. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot of filming when I'm out thrifting. All right, you guys. Oh, wait a minute. This is cool. I bought this for me. Somebody might recognize it. $6. I'm going to restring it. Look at this bad boy. I got this from J-Mod, the jewelry girl, the one with the mannequins with all the brooches. But look at these wooden things with some kind of shell or something chips. I want to restring it because I'm not crazy about the gold. I want to restring it with like wooden beads or something brown. But isn't this, I'll have to put it on this hand. This is for me. That is so cool. It'll be good restrung, right? With something brown or something in there, but that is so cool. Has anybody seen anything like this that can give me any kind of clue? I am in love with this, totally. Yes, my husband got me this, and this is an authentic Harvey design. I've never talked about that. This, I need to do that because it'll be fun. Because now that the collection is like over 1,000 pieces, I'm really down to what is more authentic Harvey Ball, and or just plain out totally unique. Okay, it can be new as long as it's like so cool and unique, because I have just about everything. But this one here is an authentic, the way he designed it. So cute. I don't know what those chips are. They look like little pieces of shell that have been dyed. But see, I know you guys can't see. Here, let me see if this will isolate. Hang on a minute. Let's see if there we go. See, does that look like little pieces of shell that were dyed? And then it's in carved wood and then all shellacked front and back. I don't know if this is a custom one-off. Hang on, I moved too fast. So I don't know if this is a custom one-off. There we go. You know, or what, but so cool. Come on, give them $6 fast enough. Looks like crushed lobster tail. Says you can, well, because you're a little baby boo, but you could still do it. Liz, you could still do it. But yeah, I'm tall, so I'm almost 6 foot tall. So, you know, I can stack things. I can wear chunkier pieces. It could be gemstone chips. I don't know, but it's so cool. So I'm definitely going to restring this. I'll save those other little beads and put it in like a jewelry jar thing in case somebody else wants to do something with it. But I'm sure it's somewhere in my junk jewelry I've got, broken jewelry that I just haven't put in jars to resell for crafts. I'm sure I could find something. If not, I'll go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby because I want this to be perfect. Because I'm going to love this forever and I'm going to wear it all the time. So, well, not all the time because I have so much that I want to have fun with. Today I'm super having fun with Cheryl. Dang it. I said shiny squirrel and I didn't mean to. Okay. Kristen, something squirrel. Dang it. I am really losing it. Kristen. She goes around everywhere and she's real big on the bins. She pops in every once in a while. She used to live here and then she moved. Kristen, something squirrel. Rural squirrel. No, I know Cheryl too. Kristen, rural squirrel. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I bought this on one of her whatnot sales like last year. Rural squirrel. Yeah, her daughter made it. I'm like, are you sure you want to sell that? But I guess she wasn't comfortable with the F that shit. But I'm like, I'm so comfortable with that. Like, it's just a tongue-in-cheek joke. Like, I'm not wearing it, around, I don't know. It's just fun. So every once in a while. All right, you guys. I've had a great time. Thank you. I'm so glad to get caught up on that because I didn't want to start dispersing it until you guys got to look at it, right? This is super fun. Look at all this stuff up here too. And there's stuff up here that I haven't shown you guys. I probably should. Some great stuff. Just waiting for me to figure out whose it is. Because this is set like this right here. I paid $5.99, but it's set in silver. It's a contemporary designer. Hang on. Let me get to focus. It's so cute. Isn't that cute? It's a contemporary designer set in silver. And I got to look up. It's marked in here. It's a very nice quality piece. $925. Look at even the back of it. Can you see the inside? How they treated the inside? So, I'm not in a hurry. Let's Google it real quick. It's a contemporary, popular, like trending designer. Let's do it real quick before I go. Let me back up. Take a picture of it. So cute. It doesn't fit me though, and I don't want to size it, even though I could. I'm going to go ahead and let it go, even though it's adorable. Let me narrow this down. There she is. I'm trying to find it. Okay, let's try a different angle. Because I know it's in here because I looked it up before. So let me try again. Because someone's going to like that. That's going to be a fun ring for somebody. And set in silver. So. And ring. Darn it. Well, I did it before and it popped up. It's a newer designer. She's like just above department store prices. And I think she does a lot of social media, if I remember correctly. It's just not wanting to get a good picture of it. I'm going to try one more time. There we go. That's a better picture. And add the word ring. Oh, it's getting hot. The sun's coming on this side of the building. Well, darn it. All right. I won't bore you guys anymore, but I found it before. I'll find it again. Let's try eBay before I go. We'll try one more time with eBay. All right. I'll have to tell you next time I come on or tell you on Monday, but it's super cute. And I'll show you, but it just doesn't fit anything, and I don't want to have it sized. But isn't that fun? Might even be little diamond chips in there. Who knows? I'll have to get my loop out and see what that says in there. But it's good. $5.99 seems like a steal for silver. Woohoo! It's hot. All right, you guys, that was fun. Thanks for keeping raising this kitten. I am like actually sweating in here. What is happening? The sun has come, setting, and this window faces west towards the mountain. It is a fun ring. It's so cute. All right, you guys. Well, if anybody has to ask me anything or a question that they need help with on reselling, let me know. We'll all try to help you, okay? And my mom didn't call. I don't know if she's not watching, but I might have to send her a picture of this before I sell it, because she's still mad at me 3 years ago when there was this big, like, resin group of hippos. It was like huge, and I didn't buy it because it was like $20-some. A lot of you were mad at me and not buying that. And my mom still complains to me about not buying that for her backyard. I'm like, Mom, that was 3 years ago. So she might hit me up for this, but I think that is so cool. I have my house hippo. My house hippo is, I'll show you. You guys can probably guess it's flocked. Hang on. Here's my house hippo. Whoops, sorry. Let me put this down so I don't break it. But here's my house. I love my flocked animals. But this is my house hippo, so I have one. He's all flocked. So cute. I think he goes on your car because this peels off. I think he's supposed to be on your hood, on your dash. All right, you guys, for some reason, I am burning up all of a sudden. And my hubby's back from his walk. I'm going to go make us something to eat. Thanks, you guys. It's so much fun. I really appreciate it. Okay, Stephanie, I'll look for it. You guys, I'll check my emails tomorrow in case some of you are messaging me to talk about something that you saw before it gets dispersed, okay? All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. This was fun. Yeah, and if anybody wants to do, I haven't booked anybody for next Monday. If anybody wants to try it, or if you're already a seasoned seller and you want to try it, hit me up. I'm going to try to find somebody tomorrow so I can get the notices out. If not, I'll just do it myself. Kind of drop the ball on it, but there'll be a sale Monday, either me or with somebody else, okay? But it'll be here normal time. All right, you guys, thank you so much. What do I always say? Remember, keep your love alive. Bye for now.